Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Path of Radiance. We're gonna be picking up where we left off and starting chapter 22, where we're gonna have to save some priests and hopefully not get destroyed by them. Let's see how it goes. Chapter 22. Overcoming many hardships, Ike and the company finally arrive in the Dane capital of Navasa. However, much to their dismay, King Ashtar is nowhere to be found. Oh no. According to their intelligence reports, the king is in Crimea's capital of Melior, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Dane army, including its most elite forces, remain unharmed and at his side. The Crimean army is again forced to march this time, however, the battlefield will be their own homeland. Steel Axe Plus, what a good name. Eagerly awaiting their arrival. Ugh. I named them puns. Like I named Boyd's axe Big Boyd. Eagerly awaiting their...
I just named them Plus.
Yeah, their arrival is a Dane army more powerful than anything they have faced so far. I think Marcia, I got her a steel lance and I named it Mercia. I'm proud of that one, actually. This fact, coupled with Nasir's act of betrayal, has filled Ike with comprehension and disappointment. Yet it is then, when all hope seems faint, that unexpected good news arrives. I do like good news. Also, good news? Also, I'm not getting desktop audio again. There. Oh.
You can't use it so... What is the fucking skill requirement for the silver stuff? What? A? Is that what you said?
I believe it's A, yeah. It's a long ways away for a lot of characters.
You're only on C, Stephanie. You suck.
If you use heavier weapons, they gain skill faster.
Good to know.
General Ike, sir, reinforcements have arrived from Benyon. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. At least I think they do. That might actually just be a Three Houses thing. Have you, Princess Lincia? Oh, 1 second. Let me turn. It's my game that's really quiet. Okay.
Swords and lances. Let's buy you a sword.
Apologies, some stuff got... Oh god, that's loud. No, not a word. Are you sure they're Benyon troops? Yes, sir, they fly Benyon Siskiny. There can be no doubt of their authenticity. And the man in command is one of Benyon's most beloved heroes, General Zelgius. There's no mistaking him, sir. Allow me to meet with him first.
My Kieran is kind of bad. But he's only 12 strength and speed at level 15.
That's not very good.
Yeah, he's not. He hasn't gotten very good level ups.
I beg your pardon. Are you General Ike? I am, and you are? I am Zelgius, Earl of Kadol. I've been dispatched from Benyon with a battalion to support your army. Your assistance is much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand your surprise. For Benyon's Imperial Senate, this decision was made with unusual haste. I imagine so. It took forever just to get the soldiers I have now. Well, there's a reason behind this expedited decision. Duke Persis has returned home. 1 second. This is too loud for me now. I need to find the balance.
What do I have that often is below half health?
There we go. Well, there's a reason behind this expedited decision. Duke Persis has returned home. I read that twice. Do you mean Sephiron? Correct. Duke Persis is also senior statesman of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began working immediately to settle pressing affairs of state. First, he met with the Apostle and they exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Benyon's position in relation to the current conflict and possible courses of action. In less than half a day, they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So you're saying that Benyon has allied itself with Crimea, is that it? That's it exactly. I'm at your service, General Ike. Oh, wow, thank you. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help in any way possible. You caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around the palace and rest my troops? Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please don't hesitate to call if you have any need of us. We're here at your disposal. You're like almost caught up to me. You just hit 17. I'm on 22. You're only 5 away. Benyon reinforcements. That was unexpected, wasn't it? Certainly was. It seems the Apostle and Sephiron did the impossible by getting them to us. All for our little army. It's hard to believe they would go to all this trouble. First we take Dane's capital, and now this. Things are looking up. You're right. Even if we don't receive help from Gallia, we may still be able to defeat Ashnard. That's true. It's like a dream. I have to disagree. Oh, look, Soren is upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? It's the Crimean army. If the Crimean army is not the crux of Dane's defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with the arrival of these reinforcements? The battalion that just arrived is greater in numbers than the one we originally received. Not only that, but all of these soldiers are marching under Benyon's name. So if these reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Dane, what do you think will happen? That achievement, the very victory itself, will belong to the Benyon Empire, not to Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Benyon sees fit, and Princess Alencia will be a mere figurehead. And then the deeds of an unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. We'll receive some paltry sum of money and be swept under a rug somewhere. Mark my words. Soren, you're being so rude. Surely the Apostle of all people would never do such a thing. And this General Zelgius seems sincere enough to me. Come, Soren, I have heard of situations like that which you describe. But whether this is such a case... We've been fortunate to receive this goodwill. Must we always search for such ulterior motives? Yes, we must. Have you forgotten, Nasir? It's that sort of naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We are at war. All doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could well be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat or to our death. Death is bad, Soren. You're not wrong. At all. Let's take Soren's comments under consideration and discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. 400 bonus experience. Not bad. Still have 85,000 gold. That's a lot. No deaths, no injuries. Beautiful. I mean, I really don't need to top Ike off a level, honestly.
Did you get level capped at promote 20?
Yes.
Okay. So I have some people that are definitely going to hit that, like, considerably before the end of the game.
Probably, yeah. I get, like, maybe 1 or 2 units there, usually.
Because... Oh, no. My strength is capped?
Ike's?
26 can't be his strength
26
cap.
is Ike's strength cap.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's pretty okay.
I mean, I guess his speed's not capped, but I double everything already anyway. I'm
You
sure it was
won't
speed up at the
forever,
end.
I don't think. You did. But yes, you are strength capped, currently.
That's gross. My defense is very high.
You do have a good defense. Your Ike is level 8, so you're a level behind me. I have a lot more HP in 1 level. I have 52 HP, 22 strength, 9 magic, 20 skill, 27 speed, 18 luck, 21 defense, 15 resistance. I've gotten a little too much magic.
Actually, a little higher than mine.
Yeah, I've gotten a little more speed, but like more magic, and magic is bad. I am gonna just top him off because he was 5 experience away. Let's see what I get. Hey, HP, strength, and speed. 53 HP. Speed cap is 28.
Man, I'm pretty much guaranteed to cap that.
You will cap speed. You'll probably cap speed, strength. I wouldn't be super surprised if you cap defense or skill.
I can't believe he caps at 26 strength.
It's quite a lot. Like, Boyd has 24 strength as a level 6 warrior, and that's like the strengthiest class in the game.
I have 25 as a level 8 warrior.
Yeah.
My Oscars finally started to fill out a little bit.
I've not used Oscar.
19 strength, 23 speed.
That's not bad. My Sylph has 13 strength and 20 speed.
That's nice. So I'm capped out at 20, and I have 14 strength.
Yeah. You're
level
2
12.
levels behind me as well. I have 1 more HP, more luck, less defense, a little more skill, 1 more resistance.
My Sylph is pretty good. He crits a lot too.
Yep.
I promoted my Astrid.
She's a very good unit.
Pretty good. I wish her strength was a little higher, but
mine's like
high.
So I'm like 10 levels past where you are. I have 9 more strength. She's a level 11 paladin with 22 strength, capped skill, capped speed. 27 is her speed capped. Yeah, you'll cap skill and speed for sure. 26 and 27 respectively.
I gotta just pick who I want.
With you?
Or 10, like my top 10.
Yep.
Because like I haven't used Morim, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't use Ilyana. I haven't been using Gatry. I don't use the Hark. I haven't been using Volk. I used Mordecai once. I haven't used Devdin since I got him. I don't use Stefan. I actually rarely send my boy.
What's your
levels?
What's your Ike sword skill?
Hey.
When he gets S, you can always give him the Vague Kadi as well.
Yeah.
Now, Jorge is asking us to help him with the war game. There's an enemy in my way, but I don't want to kill him. What do you think I should do? Is this about that stupid game again? Well, it's all your fault. You had to go and tutor Daniel, and now I've been on this losing streak. I love that they're just fucking playing D&D.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I think tomorrow's going to be spicy.
Promoted or not promoted?
Falcon Knight is the promote.
Okay.
Tanith is a very strong unit.
She doesn't have a lot of HP for being promoted.
No, like, my Marcia is significantly lower than my Tanith, and she's like 10 times her not 10 times, plus 10 her HP minimum.
I think I would promote my Nephany and my Mia next.
If you are using Mist, you can give her the Storm Sword that Tanith has. Because it scales off magic. The Sonic Sword, yeah. Because it scales off magic. And it gives her a 1-2 range attack. Oh, she can't use it yet. Do you have any things that help her? You might want to just like forge her a Slim Sword at some point. So that she can maybe crit enemies down and get skills. Or an iron one, because it's slightly heavier. Tutor, you mean back when we were on board the ship? It was just one hint. Daniel isn't like me. He's smart. I'm the one who thought up this game, but he's the one who's getting better. He hardly wins anymore. Why don't you try some real combat? Stop joking around. We're happy-go-lucky traveling merchants. We don't know anything about fighting. I just, like, took my... 1 second. Oh, it's magnetic. I forgot that was a thing. Dude, do you ever just, like, pull at your, like, joysticks? And you just, like, grab it and, like, pull up? Because, like, the PS2 joysticks used to click up when you did that, so that was, like, a habit I had, like, a fidgeting one. Well, this controller I have, they're magnetically attached because you can put different ones on. Like, you can swap them. So I pulled up and it, like, came off and I fucking panicked. I'm like, oh no. Give me a break. It's nice you're having fun and all, but please, can you save your stupid game for someone who's not fighting for their life day in and day out? Well, what do you expect? Everything's war, 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 and there's no place for us. All we can do is play this game. Sorry, I'll just go lose again. Oh, for heaven's sake. Look, there's an opponent you don't want to kill. Just shove him out of the way. Then you don't have to fight him. Oh, thanks. You know where...
Shove him out of the way.
Yeah, we are what we are, but we'll be with you till the end. I hope we can continue to be of service, alright? Yeah, thanks. Sorry for being so irritable. It's alright. I know how much stress you've been under. Yeah, no fucking kidding. Hey, dude, you're 16 and swing a sword pretty good. Want to lead the fucking army to reclaim your country?
Okay, something I don't understand.
Yeah.
Is that to retake Crimea, they're pushing into Dayan? Not like fighting the Dayan army in Crimea?
They think Ashnar's in Nevasa.
Is that like really the easiest way for them to retake their country though?
To
Is
kill the
killing
king? Probably.
And they haven't actually said that. They've just suddenly been pushing into Dayan.
Okay, they say that in a chapter.
Gotcha.
Like they're heading towards the Dane capital to try and because here's the thing, the bulk of the troops would be with the king, and they think that he would have retreated a good amount of his troops back here, and they don't want to get So here's the thing, if they try and go to Crimea, right, they have to go around those mountains. Those mountains between Crimea and Benyon are pretty much impassable.
If they have some type of knowledge that they think he took most of the troops with him, then that makes more sense. But I was thinking, why would they do that and then end up fighting a war on two sides?
Right. Because I think the other thing that I would be afraid of if I was them and I was just trying to walk to Crimea is that if there are troops in Nevasa and there are troops in Melior, suddenly you're pinched between Dane. Yeah. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah. I was more concerned that, the king would be leading troops from Dayan, and then, the Black Knight would be leading troops from Crimea, and they'd just be, fucked.
Yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be very bad. Pinder's fine, so what's going on? Are you thinking about that person you were looking for? That's all settled. Actually, no, it's not really settled. Dude, Solth gets fucking yoked as well.
In Radiant Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts wearing a belly shirt.
He's basically just Ike. Ike 2.0.
Yeah. It's just, I figured that worrying about it all the time wasn't doing me any good. I turned over every rock in Benyon during my search, but it's just easier to assume that everything's going well somewhere. Well, as long as you're happy, I won't say a word, but what were you thinking about then? I didn't say anything before, but Dane is my homeland. Is that so? Done with Path of Radiance for the night?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon. I have to get up and do the corn maze in the morning.
Oh, you booked that?
Uh-huh.
And then you're coming to D&D.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, at least I'll have plenty of time to get to D&D since this is 6:30. Yeah,
yes,
until a few years back. I lived in the slums of Nevasa and stole for a living.
Hopefully not kill my character.
Hopefully your character won't just yeet himself at a high-level mage.
Hopefully not. Or just, I don't know, kill him in one hit or something.
That'd be good.
Just steal a Vorpal sword and kill him with it. Yeah.
Good luck with that. Till a few years back, I lived in the slums of Nevasa and stole for a living. Blank. Also, hey, recording. I know not the most professional to talk to one of my friends while I record for YouTube. He's gonna be going back to work full time as a teacher next week, and I'm not. So he has a little bit of time off this week, so I'm just trying to get in some hangout time while I can. Videos will be more professional in the future. I'm trying to maintain my balance of social life in this, and when I stream 8 hours a day and record at least 2 videos a day, I'm trying to get to a third at some point. It's really hard to talk to anyone at any other time than when I'm doing something like this. So apologies, but I hope you understand my need for a social interaction. So anyway, I went back to my own stomping grounds and I saw some friends. The rest of the city's empty, but they're still here. They've got no other place to go, you know? And what did they have to say? Everyone was mad that Crimea had won. They said if the king had been here, there's no way they would have been defeated. It's so weird. Until now, all they had ever done was complain about this place. I see. You know, Ashnar wasn't such a bad king, at least as far as we could see. If you were strong enough, you could rise up and become a knight one day. You could escape the filthy slums. He was the only king that ever gave us that chance, that hope. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind fighting with all of you. But still, seeing your homeland scarred and trampled like this is tough. Excuse me. Apologies. I know Crimea is suffering in the same way, but I can't change how I feel. You know, Soth, that's very true. We got a lot of Dane kids in our army somehow. That just happened overnight. Nobody knows how. Okay, I believe I have an occult scroll. Could just give Jill stun. Well, Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem that good, to be honest. Doubles chance to hit and in certain instances put an enemy to sleep. So yeah, that seems useful. You can have Deadeye. Okay. Everybody good on waypoints. Convoy give. Beautiful. I like how that looks. Oh, good. Fine. Fine. I mean, honestly, give... Actually, hold on to it. You might need it. Okay. 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 I can increase someone's magic resist. I don't know if that's really great on anyone. I think I'm just going to sell those Master Seals, by the way. Like, just so we're clear on that. I think I am, like, literally just going to sell them right now. Like, YOLO. And then we'll forge... Actually, what can Mist use? So, she's a D sword user. So she could use a steel sword, technically. So let's do it. Yes. Let's call it fall. A cold mist and fall brings about your death. Mist is kind of like... Kind of like the look of that for her. The white would also be good. Let's go white for Mist. Oh, things are going wrong. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh, better. Apologies. Long opening section. Ooh, I'll give it to the convoy. Mist. Give the mend and the heal. I'll buy you a new heal. Take that. Give that to Mist. We'll buy one of these just for the convoy. Okay. We are ready to go. So, we're going to lead a small unit on a survey mission. Yes, that's the plan. However, though we've taken the castle, there are still pockets of resistance. It's possible... blah, blah, blah. It's possible they may try to mount an attack and retake the palace. I want you to be in charge of the watch. That is, of course, not a problem. However, you're taking the princess along. Don't you think it would be safer to take more troops? Even if we split our battalion, we have enough men to handle both tasks. I'm just not used to moving around with such a large group. And for this mission, I'd like to keep the number of people involved as low as possible. It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but we will compromise. You know, for someone from Benyon, you're pretty flexible. It speeds things up considerably. To be a soldier, one must be able to quickly adapt to circumstances around him. Alright, we'll be back later. Take care. This is the place Nasir mentioned, Pomeni Temple. I hope whatever he was trying to tell me will become clear once we get inside and look around. I still can't believe Nasir was on Dane's side. I just can't. And he let the dragon girl get away, though I'm sure he had reasons for that as well. I wonder, was it really Nasir? Although, besides my family, the only people I showed the medallion to were Titania, Princess Alicia, and Nasir. I thought I could trust him. I really did. Why did he do it? Mist. Thinking about the past isn't going to help. Let's take a look at this temple. It's temple time. What did you say? The Crimean army is here? They want to investigate the temple. What should I tell them? Crud, this ain't good. I don't know what they're after, but if they find us mercenaries who side with Dane, they'll wipe us out. It is all the will of the goddess. Resign yourselves to your fate. Accept it. Bat dung. No one's gonna roll over and die. Dying's for sissies. So tell me, how many are there? There appears to be 10 or so, including the women. That's good news. It is? If that's a lot of them, we can take care of this on our own. It'll be like stealing a baby from the cradle. Right then, here's the plan. Pretend like you want to help them, then lead them inside. And listen good, you best not whisper a word about us being here, or else... But I couldn't. What you ask is beyond me. Don't forget, we've got all the other priests under our control. Unless you want them to meet the goddess early, do as you're told. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Alright, we'd like to take a look around. Please show us each room. Very well. This is a very large room. Are you alright? Why are you shaking like that? Oh, goddess, please forgive me. It's a trap! You did it. Please forgive me. I thought something like this might happen. I don't know how you got wind of us, but showing up in such a small group means you're out of luck. None of you are getting out of here alive. We've just fought our way to the Din capital. You're not even going to slow us down. Cocky, ain't you? But who said that this was gonna be a fair fight? What are you doing? Hey, bring out the others. You fools are gonna be our shields. What? Ah ha ha ha! See, you ain't so useless after all. You filthy dogs, these are innocent people. You can't. Oh, mercy. Please help. Hey, if you don't want them party robes of yours to turn red, you'll attack these scum. If you even think about betraying us, I'll kill every one of you. But you can't. Koreans, please forgive us. We cannot allow our brothers to die. This cowardice will not stand. These priests are being made to fight against their will. We want to try to save as many of them as possible. Let's go. Okay. Let's try and do this without killing any priests. New goal. And get him. That's a dang good job, bud. South's a tough kid right now. To be honest. We'll just go with that to make sure that we get what we want. Which is a kill. That will not be a kill. And you know what? That's okay. Right? Like, just take out this mage. Easy peasy. Have Titania take out the thief. Soul and a crit. At least I think that was a crit. Now that, like, I have to ask myself if that was a crit, I don't know. No chance. Excuse me. I mean, that guy's got a long sword, but I'm not... I don't know, I'm not feeling particularly threatened by it. I mean, she might as well, right? You never know, she could crit out of nowhere or something. Ow! What a strange move to make. What a dumb move to make. That's very slightly less dumb, maybe. Still not very intelligent, in my opinion. Goodbye. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Occasionally I'm just going to sing like that, and it's something you have to live with. That happened on this map the last time I played it a few times as well, actually. Now that I think about it. 6 damage is not very much if I get hit. Not enough to be, like, fussed about, actually. One, two. Goodbye, buddy. Not really worth his time. Like, we can just have Rise handle it. That's fine. Okay, I mean, nothing particularly frightening in here. Man, she just barely doesn't do enough damage to get the, like, one-shots. Well, she actually does less damage now with, like, comparable weapon. Interesting. Attack only 27? 28. That's why we have forged weapons to begin with, honestly. Like, what's the point of having them if you don't use them? Okay. Okay. Good job, Astrid. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Good ability. Especially with like high crit chance, good ability actually. Yeah, that seemed unlikely to happen. Oh, you were hoping for the crit? Just like the Vantage insta-kill is so nice, you know? Like when it just happens. That's 2 chess. So really I have South open 1 and then go the other way. Maybe? I don't know. Good level. I approve. The whiffs are sad, man. The whiffs are just sad. Just power leveling this paladin. More strength, more resistance. Nice. Couple of chest keys. Okay. Those are units. Oh, he's dead. With 0 risk to me. So the odds of that going well are not high at all. This is significantly better odds. Whereas this fight going well is very good for her. Nice. 20, not enough damage actually. Some steel sword action coming in. Coming in hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body. We got every man in here wishing. Ow! And by ow, I mean that unit's totally fine and in 0 danger at all. She's actually in more danger because her HP is so much lower. Anyone even hurt over here? No. Okay. I see a dark hallway though, so I assume enemies are going to come from that at some point. Whiffmaster. It's the Whiffmaster 5000. Soren, do you wreck this mage? You do. Fantastic. Good job, Soren. You and Ike are really leading the charge up here. Magic, scale, resistance? It's a lot of resistance. An actually stupid amount of resistance. 0 hit. Beautiful. Aether? Oh, I was just hoping for the heal, you know? I mean, if I just get Astrid over there, she just, like... actually wins by herself, right? Okay, we're gonna send Rise in that direction, I guess. Mist and Titania have literally done nothing. They haven't been needed. Okay. As we continue to do nothing with those 2 units. That is definitely the correct unit for you to attack. Do not attack Soren. It is not a good idea or worth it in any way. I mean, you want to do this? We'll do this, I guess. I don't know anymore, dude. Like, everyone's, like, totally fine. It's like I don't even really know what I'm doing. I'm getting Ike some levels. He'll be full HP there. That's nice. This map is feeling extremely easy. 33 attack is a lot. He does 12 damage. 12 times 3 is 36. He'd have to double crit me, and there's like literally 0 way he can do that. So I'm not overly concerned. A fresh Nosferatu is nice. Well then. Expected whiffing so far still. You know, I kind of expected that one to hit. He can't leave. He's like, why can't I leave? I would like to leave. I mean, let's just, like, look. Yeah, 33 damage max. He's 11 hit. Only 20 crit. I actually destroy that man. Level 10. Ouch! The 16-16's a lot, by the way. Let's go, Mist. Let's go, little midget. Wait, can Titania actually do something? Kind of no. My Titania is a little underpowered. Feeling. I think that might just be because my Astrid feels so strong. But doesn't change how it feels, you know? We'll just Iron Sword him and then be on our merry way. Free experience, he ain't a priest. Case boys, come on that side. We're ready. Might as well take the one shot if you can get it. Still ended up using 2 uses of my weapon because he aethered, but whatever. There we go. I mean, beyond this, I mean, bring these units up as much as you can to help out if needed. Like, drop him a heal if he gets crit. I don't know. Kind of not much else going on. Interesting decision. I mean, I guess you double him, which is pretty cool for you, but... I cannot be hurt by your meager tricks. Calling forth your bolts of lightning from the sky, as if you were a god. They can gain a level, though, by defeating your meager tricks. I really want this to be as simple as possible. That's 26. 39 plus 13. That's a kill if she gets it. Kind of don't want her getting that experience, so we're going to hope she doesn't get the 5 crit. Hey, Robes, if I get so much to scratch, you better get to healing. Odd decision to just stand right where she's going to hit you, then. Hey, that's probably silver bow usage. 14 and 14 is 28. Ugh, you made it this far, have you? Tell me, how many pathetic... Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't get that last chest. No, Ike, don't do it. Whatever. Mistakes were made. Let's see what we missed. How many... Temple, chest, items. Da-da. Do-do-do. Okay. Okay, so I'm just looking for this. Chest items. I missed the sleep staff. I don't have staff space anyway, really. So not a huge deal. Send the killer bow to the convoy. Thank you very much. I never imagined that we would be rescued by soldiers of an enemy nation. There's no way we'd cut down innocent priests being forced to fight against their wills. Father, we bear no ill will towards the kingdom of Dane itself. We wish only to reclaim the homeland that was unjustly taken from us. That is the reason we fight. We had no desire to invade this land. If nothing else, please believe that. I beg your pardon. May I have the favor of your name? Alencia Rydell Crimea. I am the sole survivor of the Crimean royal family. Oh, let us give thanks that you are alive and well. And please, I beg your understanding as well. There are many Danes who do not support the king's actions. I understand. My young general, this is for you. Huh? As thanks for saving our lives. Got the Ashura staff. Staff loses all HP to all allied units, as well as restoring... The fuck? No one's going to be able to use that. Now it's time to search this place. My Lord Ike, may I join you? Sure, why not? Everyone's lending a... Ike, where are you? I missed him over here. Ike, this way, quickly. Rayson's in trouble. What? What? Rayson, what is it? He's been like this from the moment he set foot in this room. He's just staring at the walls. What is all this? Every wall has the same pattern on it. It's not a pattern, it's an ancient language. All chants and spells and magic scrolls are written thusly. Can you read it, Soren? Some, but not all. Spells are simple, whereas this is a complex narrative. I think Prince Rayson could read it. I bet this is the same language that Leon was speaking. It is. It's the Serenist language. Their chants are all in this language, too. So Rayson is reading what's written on the walls? It appears that way. Shall we leave him be? There's a lot of writing here. This could take hours. I think that's a good idea. Ike. What is it? From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. You don't know who it was, do you? I wasn't able to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed. Is this... I think it may belong to whoever was imprisoned in this room. I apologize, I took up too much of your time. Rayson, you don't look so good. Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I'm fine. It's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather? Was it in that room? Soren found it. Whose was it? Lilia, my older sister. The writing on the wall is hers. You have an older sister, too? Will you tell us about it? She was kidnapped 20 years ago on the night of the Serenest massacre. I thought that Lilia had been murdered, along with my other brothers and sisters. I believed that until today. Who took her? The walls say only that he was a large human. She probably never knew who it was. He thrust the clan treasure at her and demanded that she use her magic to revive the thing sealed inside it. He exhorted her again and again, but to no avail. Lilia refused his quest every time, because she did not possess that power. Someone wanted to revive the Dark God. Shortly after she was brought here, Lilia fell ill and collapsed. I'm not surprised. It was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room with no view of earth or sky. Oh, that's... missed. I'm sorry, I just feel so sad for Lily and for Rayson, too. I beg your pardon, let me continue. A young Bjork began coming to the room to care for Lily, as she had bluish hair and blue eyes. And her heart was unusually pure for a Bjork. In time, Lily and she came to be friends, a shared mutual trust. Ah. Lilia decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. But eventually the Bjork woman understood what it was Lilia wanted, which was to take the treasure and the song and flee this temple. Brother! Was there anything else written about this Bjork woman? A name, perhaps? Translated into our language, it was probably Elena. Elena? I knew it! Mother! It was our mother! What? Are you sure? Our mother's name was Elena. Like me, her hair was blue, as were her eyes. Rayson, the object you referred to as your clan treasure was an aged bronze medallion, wasn't it? How did you know that? The medallion became my mother's keepsake. The song, too. My parents both gave their lives to protect it. Ike, you had missed our Elena's children. Then Leiron's medallion is here. The medallion was stolen, probably by Dane. I can't... This is unbelievable. Can a thing like this be chance? To be honest, I don't fully understand all that's happened, but it all makes sense. It all comes together. Ah. That's the song, but the melody's a little different, isn't it? It's similar to the song Raisin and Leanne sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it as a lullaby. It's the song of release, the one Lily entrusted to Elena. But I wore the medallion and sang that song almost every single night, and nothing happened. The magical effects of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. It can't be unleashed by just anyone. The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Altina. Lilia wanted your mother to take the melody to Altina and return the medallion to its rightful place in Serenus Forest. The story's becoming clearer and clearer. My father fled Dane to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet. Ike, how did you know? Folk told me. He told me about my father's past and the amulet and the Dark God, too. So you know everything. King Ashnar took Lilia, didn't he? That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman. Ike, are you saying you know who killed Commander Grail? You never said anything about that. We all thought his murderer was unknown. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I never felt like talking about it. He was a Dane soldier, wasn't he? Who was it? Who was the man who killed Commander Grail? Ike, tell me! Can we discuss this later? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Crimea. Even if we now add to that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer, our enemy remains unchanged. King Dane and his henchmen are the ones we must defeat. It's mysterious, isn't it? I mean, Raisin said the same thing earlier, but could all of this really be mere coincidence? The fall of Crimea, Ike's parents, the death of Raisin's sister, the fact that everything leads back to Dane. It's true, it changes the meaning behind this war. The treatment of Lilia is one thing, but the assassination of the former apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation, it was all a part of Dane's plan to steal the medallion. And the song, the reason I fight. And that's what we're going to call it for this episode of Path of Radiance. Hope you enjoyed. Let's see you tomorrow. If you're new, drop a subscription. Always drop a like. Leave a comment. Hope to see you tomorrow for Chapter 23. Peace.